Good morning.
Welcome to Underground Sports Talk, and good morning. I hope you guys have had all your coffee and are getting on about your day. Maybe you're going on your daily commute. Maybe you just got to work. Maybe you don't work. Maybe your baby mama is mad at you for not working, and you're sitting here listening to Underground Sports Talk, smoking marijuana, and going to get evicted. But either way, I am very, very appreciative of all you guys who are here. Listen, we're going to talk about the NFC playoff picture as it is right now. Boom.
Boom.
So, if you take a look.
Hey, I'm in control. You just slow your roll.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. My job was just intro.
You're just intro guy. Now shut up. All right. So I'm gonna run through what the playoff picture is looking at right now. What's looking at? So number one, the number one overall seed, unfortunately, should have been the Packers, but is the Los Angeles Rams. They had a big win against their last opponent.
You want to know who the Rams just played?
I was just watching the game.
They just played the Detroit Lions, brother.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So, it was a good game. They did blow them out at the end, though. I think they scored 41.
Yeah, it ended up getting out of control.
So, that's number one. Number two, we got the Bears at 10 and the Rams were 11-3.
Yeah.
Number two, we got the Bears at 10-4, coming off a huge victory against one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Huge.
31-0 shellacking.
Congratulations.
Of the Browns.
But you guys lost to the Browns. Hey, shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
That's all I got to say.
So that's number two. Number three, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at 9-5. And at number four, Tampa Bay is actually still leading that division.
At 7-7. And in the hunt, you have their Carolina Panthers.
I think have a real shot at that, honestly. They've been playing a lot better than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers recently.
The Panthers just lost to the Saints.
Yeah, they did.
The Buccaneers just lost to the Falcons.
Bucs, and they lost to the Saints the week before, right?
Yeah, that is without a doubt the worst division in football right now.
So let's cancel that division. And let's get another.
Let the
NFC
Packers
North.
just go in there.
NFC North.
For the
Lions. Let kneecaps coming. No. All right. Anyways, then for the wild card spots, we have at 11-3 as well the Seahawks, and number 6 we have the 10-4 49ers, and then rounding out the last playoff spot, you got none other than the Green Bay Packers at 9-4-1. So that's where the playoff picture is sitting right now. There are some huge games coming up this week. You know, the biggest one, wouldn't you say, would be that Packers-Bears game?
I would say definitely. If you look at the Packers-Bears game, I mean, it's all in Packers' hands if they want to go to the playoffs. They can literally clinch a playoff spot next week if they beat the Bears and the Steelers beat the Lions. So that's huge, even though everyone said it was done for the Packers. They could clinch playoff spot this Saturday. Well, no, Saturday and Sunday combined.
Well, hold on. Did the script writers know what they were doing? Because not only are the Packers and Bears playing, and not only are the Buccaneers and Panthers playing, but also the Rams and Seahawks are playing. So all those teams are playing against each other to essentially decide the division in those games. So I do think, that it's going to get shooken up a lot this week, depending on wins and losses. I would say how I think it's going to shake out is I think that the Rams are going to stay at number one because I think they're going to beat Seattle. They got to go in to Seattle, I believe. Yep. I think they're going to go into Seattle and win, which that would be a great win for them. So I got them at 1. At 2, well, at the end of the year. So by the end of the year, I got the Rams being the number 1 seed.
Okay.
The Packers being the number 2 seed.
Which they will be after Saturday. Once they beat the Bears, they'll go right back in their number 2 seed.
Yep. So, and at the end of the year, that's where they're going to be. They'll be the number 2 seed. The number 3 seed, I think, is going to be the Eagles. I don't see any way of them losing that. They'd have to lose out, I think. And I still don't. I guess, yeah, it's mathematically possible. So if they lose out, then they would lose that to the Cowboys. But wait, how many games are there left? 2, right?
3.
No, 3. Yeah,
3.
yeah. So yeah, yep. I'm right. I'm always right.
Go figure.
And then I have the. This is tough. I don't even want to. Where's the
4?
Saints at? They can't. Yeah.
So number 1.
Just give me Tampa Bay because Baker Mayfield probably is going to start playing good or something. I don't know. So give me
step it up there.
Yeah, give me them at 4. And then I think that the Seahawks. Actually, I'm going to take the 49ers at 5. Then the Seahawks at 6, and then the Bears are going to round it out. They're at number 7. I did have the Lions making the playoffs before last week, but after that loss, it's going to make it.
The Lions are going to stay right there in the hunt.
They're going to be in the hunt at number 8. So that's my.
How about them Cowboys? Just kidding. Yes.
So what about who do you think? What do you got?
So, I see it playing out right about the same there. Yeah, I think Los Angeles Rams are going to stay right there in the driver's seat, be the number 1 seed. It's going to go through LA, just like P. Diddy. And then you got at the number 2 there, I do think that
slip right through.
I think the Packers are going to go ahead and snag that. Then you got 3. The Eagles just whooped the Raiders. They're back. They're out for blood. You know, they're gonna stay there at number 3. Number 4, I'm see again, like I said, it's pretty much the same. We gotta go Baker Mayfield and the Bucs, even though they just lost to the Falcons. I mean, at the same time, Panthers just lost to the Saints too. You don't know what's gonna happen, but give me Baker Mayfield over Bryce Young there as well. And then we got some wild cards. I think that the Seahawks stay right there, and then 49ers. And then for the very last spot, of course, you got to have them in there because we're going to be the winners of the North. We're going to go ahead and have the Chicago Bears. So we are very same. Do we have any different?
Yeah. Our only difference would be I
The
have
Seahawks.
49ers at 5, and you have the Seahawks at 5. And so, I mean,
In Seattle.
there's not a lot of – it's weird because there's not a lot of play in the seeding. It's just in the divisions.
Yeah.
So whether it's going to be the Seahawks being the number 1 seed or the Rams, whether it's going to be the Bears being the number 2 seed or the Packers, and, well, the other 2, they're going to be 3 and 4 no matter what because they suck.
Yeah.
Because we're better.
We are. We
are.
know because we've done it before.
We've done
We've
better
seen
stuff.
it happen.
We've done better stuff.
We've done it. Hey, what do you guys think? What is it going to all shake up to be? It's going to be a fun run. You know, the only team that is clinched playoffs in the NFC is the Rams right now. Otherwise, it's pretty much damn near wide open.
Yeah.
So,
shout out again. I want to shout out the schedule makers, the computer program that makes the schedule.
Yeah.
Shout that AI out. You know, we don't hate AI on this show, and I want to shout that out.
We love AI.
We love AI.
Allen Iverson.
He's the answer. But yeah, because with all the divisional matchups and there's so much, you know, up for grabs here in this week. After this week, I feel like we're gonna have a real grasp on the playoff picture. Maybe not the South.
Firmly grasp it.
Maybe not the South though. They're still gonna just be trash. But all right,
No one knows about the South.
That's what we got for the NFC. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm excited for the playoffs in the NFC. I think there's a ton of good teams. I would say legitimately, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams could go to the Super Bowl. I think the Rams, I think the Eagles, I think the Seahawks, 49ers, and Packers all have a chance.
It's wide open. It's not like the AFC where like 2 teams are coming out that for sure. So let us know what you guys think.
Again,
As always, go Pack,
Pack, go.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Love you.